You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
It's Oh Behave with Arden Moore, the show that teaches you how to have harmony in the household with your pets. Join Arden as she travels coast to coast to help millions better understand why cats and dogs do what they do. Get the latest scoop on famous faces, their perfectly pampered pets, and who's walking who in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails. Garner great pet tips and have a doggone fur-flying fun time. So get ready for the pause and applause as we unleash your Oh Behave host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome to the Oh Behave show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore. Love your pets? Love to shop? Love Las Vegas? Then join me and my special roving reporter, my cool cat Zeki, as we head for Vegas, baby, to unleash some awesome, let's make that pawsome, pet products, plus chat with top dogs in the pet world at the one and only SuperZoo. Now, SuperZoo is not a zoo on steroids. No, it is the name for a mega pet trade show held each year. It draws about 10,000 attendees and thousands of booths. It also features a very special area that caters to creative groomers. And heck, there's even a SuperZoo University where attendees learn more about the pet industry. Now, making this a special event for me was the fact that my cat Zeki came along. Yep, my cat. So, just how did Zeki fare in Sin City? Did she become addicted to roulette or turn into an Elvis impersonator? For these answers, I ask you to please sit and stay. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Time for a pause. 4 furry ones, actually. Sit and stay. Oh Behave will be right back.
It's DesignerPetSweaters.com. Hand-knitted designer sweaters for your precious pup or cool cat. Beautiful couture patterns for your pets, including custom-knitted formal wear, casual wear, yachting, and even sports-themed. Many designer pet sweaters include feathered tammy hats, top hats, and a lot of sparkle. Each sweater includes leg loops, front paw sleeves, and leash opening. Visit DesignerPetSweaters.com to order your 4-legged fashions today. Your pets will stay warm for the winter and be runway ready. Large or small, we fit them all. DesignerPetSweaters.com.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com. Oh Behave is back with more tail-wagging ways to achieve harmony in the household with your pets. Now, back to your fetching host, America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore.
Welcome back to the Oh Behave show on Pet Life Radio. I'm your host, Arden Moore, and I'm fresh back from Las Vegas. Yep, the ching, 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 ching casinos, lavish buffets, and for a few days in September, the host site for SuperZoo, one of the largest national shows for pet retailers. Now, there's thousands of people in the pet world. They took over Mandalay Bay Convention Center, and we, as in me and my cool cat Zeki, were there as the Pet Life Radio team. Zeki is my 2-year-old Turkish van mix who loves, loves, loves turkey. She survived a brutal knifing as a stray by some idiot, mean person who took a chunk out of her back and left her waddling with her back legs a little bit like Charlie Chaplin. But you know what, folks? Even that scary beginning in life has never dampened her positive outlook on life. She is a spunky survivor who loves people, other cats, and yes, even DOGSs. And she loves to travel, making her the perfect feline ambassador to up the reps for cats all over the planet. Now, heck, she even has her own Facebook fan page. Go to Zeki, that's Zeki, and go to Zeki the Cool Cat, and you'll learn more about her. Now, before I was heading to SuperZoo, I got a call from Penny Johnson. She's a co-owner of Sturdy Pet Products. They make pretty great pet carriers. She asked me, can Zeki come and be her feline Vanna White? She wanted Zeki to come and hang out in one of her zebra-striped kitty condos at the SuperZoo. I checked with Zeki. Zeki purred yes, and she joined me on the flight to Las Vegas. What a ride. Zeki was tucked in a sturdy carrier in front of me in the cabin, and she never made a single peep or mew. In fact, the guy next to me didn't even know I had a cat on board until he noticed my bag was moving when we were ready to depart. I think Zeki must have hit the snooze button during the flight. We got our press credentials, and we entered the SuperZoo. Wow. I mean, seriously, make that me wow. Thousands of booths, pet celebrities, a dozen dogs getting groomed at the groomers competition area. A few other hot celebrity dogs were prancing about. But I looked around and looked around and looked around. Not a single other cat in the place. Zeki took SuperZoo by storm. Even L.A. Dodger pitching legend Orel Hershiser, yep, that's the same Hall of Fame guy, she won over as a fan. We went over to the Natural Balance booth where Orel was there, and he was signing all his baseballs. There was a big crowd of people, and we're interviewing him. And he looked at Zeki. He pet her. He's a big pet guy. He loves dogs and cats. And he took a baseball, and he signed it, and he autographed it for Zeki. And he said, Arden, in all my years of signing baseballs, I believe this is the first one I've autographed for a cat. So Zeke's a pretty lucky cat. Well, enough of all this yapping. Let me have you join me as I spotlight some of the cool new pet products and people and pets from SuperZoo. Ready? Let's go. All right, first stop, a place quite fetching for dogs who love to fetch.
I'm over at booth 2548, and I found one of the favorite products for my dogs, Chipper and Cleo and the gang at Leisure Fitness, Tough Balls. We're talking TUFF balls. And I can't believe I get to talk about balls with a new friend of mine, Anne-Marie March. Anne-Marie, tell me, what the heck? These look like tennis balls, but they're not.
They are not your average tennis ball. These balls are tough balls.
Tough balls, she says.
Balls.
She's squeezing the ball right now.
I am squeezing them. They are great for your dog. They do not wear your dog's teeth down at all. They are super thick, and they're made durable and polyester.
And come in different sizes for different dogs.
Sizes. We've got little bitty ones, medium-sized ones, and big, tough balls.
So what's the message? I mean, this is a fetching good idea you have here. But what's the message you want people who think they can just use old tennis balls? They're going to have a dental bill, aren't they?
They're going to have a big dental bill. These are made specifically for dogs so that it will not wear down their teeth.
And I can tell you guys that they won't break your bank either, because I've bought many of them, and I still have not been chased away by creditors, so I'm good.
Nope. These are affordable, great pricing, and you won't go wrong. My dogs have been chewing these balls for years.
What kind of dogs you got?
I have Labs, Border Collie, and Cocker Spaniels.
You know what they say about Labs? They chew till they're two and shed till they're dead.
Yes. That is so true.
All right, it was really great talking to you. We're here at SuperZoo. We're checking out all the cool products, and I'm a big fan of Tough Balls. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Tough Balls! Guys, we're continuing our fun sniffing out all the cool stuff over at the SuperZoo, and I have with me Paul Armstrong. He is CEO of Earth Bath, and I'm talking CEO, that's Canine Extraordinaire fan, or what?
Yes, absolutely. Dogs, cats, I'm an equal opportunity and companion animal lover.
I love it. So, hey folks, I've used the grooming wipes that Earth Bath makes, and they're rock-on great.
She looks great.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very well groomed, but I came over here, and he showed me this thing called Shea Pets. That's SHEA Pet. And tell me a little bit about that, Paul.
Well, Shea Pet is a cosmetic grade line of grooming products for dogs and cats based on organic shea butter.
Ooh.
Now, what's quite interesting about this is that there's a social responsibility component to this brand because we buy our shea butter direct from a women-owned cooperative in northern Uganda.
Really?
Correct.
Move over, Oprah.
That's right. Come on, Oprah. The shea butter, well, it comes direct from this women-owned cooperative. We buy it straight from them, and consequently, we figure that our shea butter purchases to date have provided the gross annual incomes for about 200 people thus far.
Pause up, Paul. That's really cool. I'm not being funny. I'm serious. That's the way to do business.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and I actually believed in it so much, I went down and visited the co-op and actually saw the shea butter being produced and met the producers and went through the shea forest and actually helped deliver some nuts to the production facility.
Well, I'm looking at some of the ingredients. You got green tea and sea kelp. So I'm a dog and I got a little bit of an itch.
If you're a dog with an itch, you should be using any of the Shea Pet products, but most specifically, I would actually steer you over to our oatmeal and aloe shampoo in Shea Pet, which is specifically designed for itching. If your itch is caused by skin sensitivity or
food allergies or anything,
something like that, I'd steer you to our hypoallergenic.
Now, what if you got, like I have, a golden retriever / husky mix named Chipper? What would be good for her? A double coat.
Does she have any skin issues?
Nope.
Choose your fragrance.
Oh, man. Chipper, I think you would be, I think she would go for the green tea and sea kelp.
I think the green, well, that one's actually my favorite. As a matter of fact, I was getting my hair cut the other day, and I kid you not, my hairstylist literally said, "What is that you use on your hair?" And I said, "Honestly, it's green tea and sea kelp pet shampoo." After the third time she asked me, I said, "I'll bring you a bottle." I brought her a bottle. That's what she uses.
Hey, guys, I know this is radio, but Paul has a nice head of hair, and it does look shiny and clean. And, I'm telling you, there's some dogs lining up now wanting to get some of the snip of his head. I don't know.
A little patch of gray, and my daughter sits on my shoulders and says, "Papa, how come you still have paint in your hair?" I just keep shining it up with that Shea Pet.
So how can we learn more about some of your products? Where do they go to?
SheaPet.com, SheaPet. We've got all kinds of information. Come visit us. Come once, come often.
All right, thanks. We're here at the SuperZoo. This is Arden Moore for the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. I'm here with somebody that really knows her chemistry, and she knows how to keep pets smelling good in a safe way. I'm talking about Dr. Ritchie from Dermagic. Welcome.
Hi, welcome too.
Now, you got to tell people what got you into this. There's a little dog out there by the name of
Shenanigan.
And what's the story on Shenanigan?
Shenanigan was a show Yorkie, and she came down with a Florida crud, was what we called it. And the vets gave up on her. After 6 months, wanted to euthanize her, and I was teaching organic chemistry at the time.
Oh, my favorite subject, folks, seriously.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
And I came home with some potions, kind of from my old farm background and chemistry background, obviously, and kept sliming her until I hit on the right thing. And one of the potions was a prototype for our skin rescue lotion.
So in a way, you're kind of like Colonel Sanders with your secret formula, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but you did it for the love of a dog.
Absolutely.
And what's the story on Shenanigan now?
Shenanigan, after about 6 months, she had all her hair back from total black skin, butt naked. And
I've dated a guy like that.
I have too, but I wouldn't admit it in public.
Oops.
Okay. And so back in the show ring to finish her championship, and within a year of the treatment, she was glorious coat, finished her championship, and lived for a whole bunch more years.
This is a survive to thrive story, right?
Exactly.
Now, how do folks learn more about your product?
Go on www.dermagic.com.
That's DERMAGIC.
You got it.
.com, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Ritchie, pause up. Hey, everybody, this is Arden Moore with the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. We're here at SuperZoo in Vegas, baby, and I am stoked to tell you about the Dirty Dog Doormat. This ain't no ordinary rug, and here to tell us a little bit about it is Chris On Thanksgiving.
Like on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. From Doggone Smart Pet Products. Take it away, man.
Okay, so, one of the biggest problems we always are having is that when a dog walks into your house after he's been outside and he has mud and he's all wet and it's the salt from the snow and he walks in and he tracks the mud all through your house. So at Doggone Smart, we're always trying to come up with smart ideas of smart pet products, whether it's nanotechnology.
That's a lot of pressure being named Doggone Smart.
It is. It's Doggone Smart. And so what we decided to do is we'll come up with a mat that would literally absorb the water and the dirt and the mud when the dog walks in.
Nice.
So now these are, it's a chenille mat with a wicking technology.
Okay.
And if you feel this, how soft is
man.
that? Is that amazing?
That is really soft.
And that's wonderful.
I want a pillow made out of that.
I have people asking them to use them for bath mats. Okay, so here's what we got.
Okay.
So when the dog walks in, so from footprints to paw prints is your best defense.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Watch what happens when see how that absorbs like a sponge? Watch this. It's like an anemone. It just sucks it right in. So there's thousands of microfibers absorbing that.
Nice.
Now, let me show you. It comes in. The Dirty Dog Doormat comes right now in one size. It's a good size mat. It's 35 by 26. But let me show you another mat. you might see, oh, well, we've seen these mats out there, they're a dime a dozen. Well, they are, but, not with our technology. So watch what happens.
A little drum roll.
All right, so this is just a regular chenille mat.
All right.
Looking close, watch what happens with the water. You see how?
Oh my God! No.
It just stays there, right? You see how it's not going. But watch this, the dirty dog doormat, like a sponge.
Goodbye. Yep.
It's not in there at all. So look for our products. It's all around the country. It's coming out. So
all right, tell us how we can find out about this.
Well, you can find out about it on our website, doggonesmartpetproducts.com, and that will tell you the different distributors that carry it all across the country.
All right. I think this is a sure bet, and we're here in Vegas. This is Arden Moore with the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio.
Thank you so much.
Man, so many pet products, so little time. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back to SuperZoo, where you'll get to learn about a skateboard riding bulldog and much more. Sit and stay. We'll be right back.
Time for a walk on the red carpet, of course. Oh Behave will be back in a flash right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Dana Humphrey, the founder of Whitegate PR. We have been specializing in PR and marketing in the pet industry for over 10 years. If you have a pet product or service you would like to promote, give us a call. We can help create awareness for your brand on TV, radio, magazines, newspapers, and blogs. Feel free to reach me directly at 619-414-9307 or learn more on our website at whitegatepr.com or follow us on Facebook.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Hey, this is Allie Sweeney from Kids Are Alive and The Biggest Loser, and you're listening to Arden Moore on the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio.
We're back from the lot. Just checked the paper and we had a record showing at the box. The letterbox, that is. Now back to Oh Behave. Here's Arden.
Welcome back to this special episode of the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. We bring you this episode from Las Vegas and the SuperZoo Pet Trade Show. Let's continue.
Here at the SuperZoo, this is Arden Moore with the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio, and we swung by the Roughwear booth. I love to say Roughwear, everybody, Roughwear. And we got Greg Freiberg. Hey, Greg, pause up.
How are you?
Now, he's got a few little quick things he wants to show all you canine lovers that like to be outdoors with your dog. Let's show with your big new product you got here. Greg?
Our new product is actually our award-winning Omnijor ski joring system. Our real goal with this product was to make the sport of joring or ski joring approachable for the masses out there. So we've created a system that you can pick up at any pet shop, outdoor store out there. It consists of a human harness, a pulling, towing tether, and an adjustable dog harness that comes in 4 different sizes. Easy to adjust, and a lot of fun. I do this activity with my dog.
And I have a golden retriever husky. Do you think Chipper will be up for something like that on a trail?
I guarantee it.
All right, that's good. Now, that's number one. It retails for $149. Next up, for both the listeners and viewers, we got to have fashion with function. Tell us about this new coat.
Well, this looks like fashion, but there's a lot of function here. This is our Quincy packable jacket. It's a very lightweight, puffy coat. Very similar to those jackets you see on the street from Patagonia or Mountain Hardwear, but this packs up into this nice small coat to go in the dog's pack so they can pack it with them while they're backpacking out on the trail.
Nice. It's lightweight, and they got to carry their own gear.
Very lightweight, carry their own gear. It's got a very thin layer of insulation, thermal insulation, but it's super warm.
Now, it's called Quinzee. It's Quinzee. What the heck does that stand for?
That's another term for snow cave.
Snow cave.
To keep
so there
you warm
are man
in the snow.
caves in the world
exactly.
now and snow caves, right?
Exactly.
All right, and last up, we have a really bright idea.
Really bright idea. This is our beacon light, and this is a product, I'll show it to you up here. This is a product that we've had now. We've redesigned this, and it's coming out in the next couple weeks. We'll start shipping. It's actually brighter than our previous version, but it draws less power. It's more water resistant, and it's great. The nights are coming quicker these days,
yep.
And this is a great product to be visible and be seen out there with your dog.
And we also have to do a little shout out to Greg. Greg doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the talk, he actually hikes the talk. Tell me a little bit about some of the adventures you do with your dogs.
I have a 2-year-old golden doodle, which we get some strange looks on the trail. Her name's Sophie, but if you go to roughwear.com, actually you can see Sophie and I testing out the winter boot from Roughwear, and I've also taught her to skijor and help develop this product for Roughwear. So she loves it. She's a crazy, crazy golden doodle.
We're really happy to be talking with Greg at Roughwear. And how do people learn more about the products?
They can go to roughwear.com. They can also do a search on roughwear.com for a local dealer in their area with our store finder. So
all right.
That's how you find out.
Big paws up.
Thank you.
I just stumbled onto a cool new booth, and we're talking about being green friendly. How many of you have had flat tires out there and wondered what's happening to all those flat tires in America? Well, we got Paul Fitterich from Cycle Dog, based in Portland, Oregon, and he's going to tell us, what the heck is this?
Well, this is our new flat tire flyer, and it's a flexible flying disc for your dog, for dog play. And what's great about it is that it is recycled. So we actually take old bike inner tubes that were used from cyclists that would normally go into landfills because you can't recycle tubes in a normal way.
Right.
And we save them from landfills by making them into this product, and we got a cool thing here.
You know, I've heard some really disc-flying dogs are going out putting little thumbtacks on the road so they can get more of these. Is that any truth to that rumor?
Well, there could be, because this flies so well, but I mean, unfortunately, there's so many tires that are used on a daily basis out there that we have more than enough. So if they're doing that, they can stop.
Okay, and it seems pretty durable, even for the dogs that love to chew.
Absolutely. You know, we built this thing around durability and flight.
Okay.
And so this thing flies amazing. It's been tested by our dogs. It's been tested by, many of our competition dogs as well. It's just fantastic. Again, it's called the Flat Tire Flyer.
Okay, and the other thing you want to show us, check out these collars, guys.
Yeah, so this is the Cycle Dog collar, and again, it's made from the reclaimed inner tubes. What's cool about it is, being rubber, it's going to dry super quick. Mm-hmm. And not only that, it's not going to fray like a normal collar and leash. But we got two pretty cool things on here besides that. One is called the Pup Top. It's our bottle opener.
Pup Top, okay.
Pup Top.
Okay.
It's our bottle opener leash attachment. So
he's reaching for a bottle, all you listeners, and it isn't root beer.
So everyone's been out on a hot day, and might be at a picnic, and someone goes, I need a bottle opener. Well, now you can call your dog over and use the leash attachment and just pop open your bottle.
Nice. And then the way you attach it is kind of good for all of us who fly on airplanes. We know this technology quite well.
Exactly. So we were inspired by airline technology. This is the airline seatbelt buckle. It's called the latch lock buckle, and it opens like an airline seatbelt, with one exception. It's called a latch lock because we don't want it to open accidentally.
Right.
So it needs to be completely over center to finally open. And it's aluminum and stainless steel, so it's lightweight and rust resistant.
You did that quite well, almost like a flight attendant. You had the whole gestures going and everything. I'm impressed.
So I hope you enjoyed your flight with Cycle Dog. You can pick us up at independent retailers around the country, or available at www.cycledog.com.
He did it like a pro. This is Arden Moore at SuperZoo. Thanks a lot, Paul.
Okay, thank you.
We just found one of the products I really like. It's called the Furminator. And for all you folks out there, I have a dog named Chipper. Chipper is a golden retriever husky mix. Can you say, where is your shedding? I don't need carpet. I got Chipper hair.
That's right.
And here with us is Roger Yote.
Yeah.
And Roger, we're looking at new products. Now, the Furminator's a great brush. It gets a lot of extra hair out. But you guys didn't want to just stop at it. You want to keep expanding because there's dogs of all kinds of hair types, correct?
That's correct. Yeah, what we looked at was how far could we take this Furminator brand. It's a professional, use-at-home type tool, so we've expanded now from our de-shedding tools into a full line of grooming tools based on the hair type and the size of your pet.
Now, holding in his hand looks like a really cool lime-colored computer mouse, but it isn't. There's no docking station with this one for your computer. Explain what this is.
This is a curried comb. It's got soft rubber teeth on the bottom. And this is for short-haired dogs to distribute the oils, make their coat shiny, and remove the loose hair that's on the surface.
Now, for some of us, because our dogs come in all shapes, sizes, and hairstyles, we don't always know what is the right grooming tool. I think Furminator came up with an answer.
We did. We created this learning center, which allows the consumer very simply to walk up, touch the screen, listen to a small introduction from a professional groomer, and then select the hair type of the pet they have.
So we're talking they got short hair, silky hair, wire hair. Let's go silky hair.
There we go.
Silky hair for $200, Roger.
Okay.
And that'll tell you what brushes are needed.
There are 3 tools that are recommended for silky-haired animals. What we're recommending is you always start with a brush.
A soft slicker brush.
A soft slicker brush, then move to there's another brush you could use, which is a pin brush on one side and a natural hair brush on the other, and then a finishing comb to remove the little pin mats that a brush cannot take out.
You know what? This is a great idea. It takes out the guesswork.
Right.
And what I'm saying, guys, we got dogs of all different kind of hair types. They're going to all look hot. Yeah. And that's all thanks to the new accessories here at Furminator, right, Roger?
That's right.
All right, so how do we learn more about Furminator?
Well, we're sold at all pet specialty stores across the United States, Petco, PetSmart, and all the independents. So any one of those stores after October 1st should be able to help you with the new grooming line.
And I don't know if Roger used one of the grooming tools, but he looks quite dapper. His hair looks really nice. So, hey, pause up. I'm glad you could be a guest on our show.
Hey folks, Zeki and I are heading over to the Natural Balance booth to meet one of our favorite bulldogs on the planet. Yep, we're talking about Tillman, the celebrity skateboard surfing bulldog. And he's there with his pet parent, Ron Davis. Zeki says, I love dogs.
Pause up. This is Arden Moore with the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. And we're with one of our favorite guys. This is Ron and the very famous Tillman. We're here at SuperZoo. And what do you think? Dogs and cats do get along. What do you think, Ron?
Yeah, I mean, Tillman has a cat at home that he sleeps with every night. So I think once he realizes that it's actually a cat.
I think Tillman's saying, you had me at meow and bow wow, right?
Yeah, Tillman loves cats.
You guys, you know Tillman. Tillman is a famous skateboarding dog. There's this great video when you're skimming against the shore.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
He snowboards. He does it all. Let's get a little quick bio on Tillman.
Well, he's 6 years old now. He's been in numerous TV commercials. He's been featured in 3 Natural Balance Rose Parade floats. You know, he's traveled all over the country this year. And, gosh, I don't know, he's just making millions of people smile.
So what's up next for Tillman? And I know you're part of the Natural Balance brand, and it's a great brand, so tell us a little bit about that.
Well, coming up, we have, obviously the 2012 Natural Balance Rose Parade float, which is going to be surfing.
Awesome.
And we're having a wave machine built.
Really?
And it's going to be the world's heaviest and longest float ever built. So hopefully he'll be hanging 10 on New Year's Day with...
Hanging 20.
That's right, I forgot. Yeah, hanging 20 on New Year's Day with a bunch of other canines. It'll be pretty cool.
Well, I have a little and a big dog, Chipper and Cleo, that are rookie surfers when it comes to Tillman. Any dog surf tip advice you can give my little dogs that are trying to learn like Tillman?
Hang on for dear life. That's my biggest thing. And we're going to have open auditions, too, for the float. So
all right.
It's going to be... That's going to be a wild day when that goes down. But
so what do you think about having a cat here at SuperZoo? I'm looking at Tillman, licking his chops in a friendly way.
Oh, yeah.
And look how cool this cat is.
That cat is way cool.
Her name is Zeki.
Zeki.
Yeah, and she's my travel kitty.
She's gorgeous and very, very calm.
She is very calm.
It's like a dog.
Yeah, she said, dog. I'm better than a dog. I'm a
You're
cat.
You're way better than a dog.
But she likes water, too. I don't know if we can make her a surfer.
If she could surf, then I guarantee you she'll be on the float.
All right. Well, that's the deal. Well, here at SuperZoo, we're really happy to see Ron and Tillman again. They do a lot of great things for pets all over America. Pause up. Right, Tillman? Zeki goes pause up. We're at Smart Dog Jerky booth here at SuperZoo. And yes, it is awesome treats, high quality for dogs, but we got my cat Zeki here. And gosh, we're here with Heather Merritt. She is the creator, founder, and genius of Smart Dog Jerky. I got to say words like genius, smart, way to go, you're very intelligent, because we are with Smart Dog Jerky. But tell us a little bit about the protein punch that you have.
The protein punch it's a very simple ingredient list. It's human grade, USDA certified meat, less than 0.5% of sea salt and water. Very simple, but so good and so healthy, all natural.
Okay, so when we have this, you have a cat at your table. And Zeki, for all you folks, is my cat. I'm the editor of Catnip. I host the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. Cats are big on protein. What do you think about having this cool cat here at Smart Dog Jerky?
Well, first of all, I can't believe this cat is sitting here so calm as this cat is. But cats love it too. Yeah, cats love it too. They do.
So when I serve it to my dogs, Chipper and Cleo, she stands in line. So I got to tell you, we might have to take a little bag home because Zeki just ate. She's going. She's snipping. She goes, I'm going to eat this for later. I really appreciate it because it's good for my muscles and my bones.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about Smart Dog Turkey, folks, is they do a lot to help out adoptions and awareness. Hey, everybody, we're here at SuperZoo, and it's the final day, and we're saving the best for last. One of the coolest new products that we have discovered is called Lickety Stick, and it's all natural. Your dogs, and as we discovered, my cool cat, Zeki, 1 calorie for every 10 licks. It's like a roller ball. It's in chicken, liver, bacon flavor. And here to help me out, talk a little bit more about it is Tracy Quinlan. He's a guy over from Pet Safe that makes Lickety Stick.
That's right.
Now, have you personally tried it?
I have.
And what's your verdict? You wish you were a dog?
Yeah.
So tell us, why is this such a great treat? Because, you say treat, and I think half the show's all cocking their ears right now going, treat. But why Lickety Stick? What makes it so special?
It's the first lickable pet treat. So you can, with the roller ball and the way that you can just hold the treat out for the dog or cat to try, you can easily train the pet. And so it's great for training, and it's no mess. You don't have the crumbly.
You got the
mess.
lid. You can keep a lid on it, right?
Yeah, you can take it anywhere, whether you get in your purse, in your car. And then the really great thing about it is pet obesity is a huge problem right now. 30 to 40% of dogs are obese, and this product is only 50 calories in the whole bottle.
That's
so you
great.
can treat the dog and not have any worries about giving too many calories.
Right. So I think what he's saying is we're going to do something to help dogs and cats from being hairy ottomans. Right?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, you got to check it out. It's called Lickety Stick, LICKETYSTIK. And at the booth, we just did a video for my YouTube channel called Arden Moore Knows Pets with my cool cat Zeki testing out the chicken flavor, and I think you drew a crowd.
Yep, Ziggy drew a crowd.
All right, Zeki rocks, and so does Lickety Stick. This is Arden Moore for the Oh Behave Show on Pet Life Radio. We're at the SuperZoo. This is Arden Moore with Pet Life Radio. And I'm talking, I wish this was not a radio show, but we are doing it on my YouTube channel because I have met one very, very colorful, creative dog named Zora. And please tell me, introduce yourself.
I'm Sandra Hartness.
Okay, and this is a Border Collie?
No.
Oh, Aussie?
No.
What? I can't tell because there's so many colors on her.
She's a Karelian bear dog. They're
that was my third choice.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Sure.
So, not really. But, all right. Describe for our listeners what the heck of a colorful coat. This is the creative competition here.
It's a creative grooming competition.
Okay.
Zora has a red flower on one side with a hummingbird, and on the other side she's got a bumblebee with a vine.
And how long have you been a groomer?
I've been grooming 17 years.
Okay. How did you come up with this concept?
I wanted some flowers on her, and what goes along with flowers?
Now,
birds and bees.
All right, but equally important is that they want to look good and strut their stuff. So how do you get Zora to know this is making her look fabulous?
Actually, Zora's my barn dog.
Oh, my gosh.
So she's used to being outside chasing rats and
really?
and barking at the coyotes and stuff. Yeah, she's my barn dog. So this is her second year doing this because I have one of my poodles is older and my other poodle's way too young to do the competition.
I think she does great. Now, what kind of coloring do you use? How do you do it to make the different colors? We got green and red and orange and yellow. What coloring do you
I used the Pet Estee, and I also used just artist chalk.
Oh, my God. This is brilliant. So then she just washes out?
The chalk will wash right out. The Pet Estee will fade over time.
All right. This sounds good. I wish you best of luck in the competition.
Thank you.
Another very creatively designed dog, and I'm feeling like I want some cotton candy now after I met this dog named Ralph. And here to help me is the one who made this creation, Amanda. Tell me what the theme is for Ralph.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. Oh, my God, it's perfect. So for the listeners, because they're going to see the video, but for the radio, describe what kind of dog this is and what did you do to this dog?
He's a standard poodle, and I used a lot of pastel chalks to color him and Manic Panic, and then this is actually jute that we had to color and attach with bobby pins.
And how do you get a dog to know they look great like this and they don't feel out of,
Yeah, you talk to him like crazy, tell him how awesome he looks. Ralph loves being in color. He loves to prance and show off. He thinks it's the coolest thing ever. So
now, when you were a little kid, was My Little Pony one of your favorites?
It was, yeah. I'm a big horse fanatic, so now I have my own pony, but they're cheaper.
And what is Ralph's personality like when he's not being so colorful?
goofy. He's goofy all the time, no matter whether he's in color or not. He's just silly.
Well, I wish you the best in the competition. I've learned a lot here at SuperZoo. This is Arden Moore with Pet Life Radio on the Behave Show with a very colorful Ralph. Saddle up!
So, that's our show for today. Hope you've been edutained by the roving reports by me and my cool cat, Zeki. You can learn more about SuperZoo by dashing over to www.superzoo.org. And you can check out Zeki on her Facebook fan page by going over to Zeki, Z-E-K-I, Zeki the Cool Cat. At this time, I thank my cool producer, Mark Winter, for stitching this show together so seamlessly. I wish he could have been there with us at Vegas. So, until next time, this is your flea-free host, Arden Moore, delivering just 2 words to all you 2, 3, and 4-leggers out there. Oh, behave!
Coast to coast and around the world, it's Oh Behave with Arden Moore. Find out why cats and dogs do the things they do and get the latest buzz from wagging tongues and tails in Rin Tin Tinseltown. From famous pet experts and best-selling authors to television and movie stars, you'll get great tail-wagging pet tips and have a fur-flying fun time. Oh Behave with America's pet edutainer, Arden Moore. Every week on demand. This is the place for a special paparazzi treat. Only on PetLifeRadio.com.